Hello, our valued customers, clients, agents, viewers, followers around the globe. Good morning, good afternoon to everyone. This is Inamul Hussain from NSTIC. Today, I will be showing you if you are a client from our agent who is referred by one of our global agent, because you already know that for NSTIC Immigration and Visa Consulting, that is NIVC, we have global agents in different countries, different localities who are working on behalf of us to facilitate our services to our valued customers and clients. So the clients who are coming through our agents, this is the dashboard for them where you can see your client ID and your agent ID. So if you have any question, if you have any confusion, you can directly talk to your agent. Even you can talk to one of our office staff. So this dashboard is showing you a comprehensive opportunities where you can have short assessment, you can have full assessment, you can create application, which is the main objective of this video clip. And then once you create your application, you can view your application, and then you can also look at your documents. You can message us, you can message your agent, and then you can book an appointment. And your profile, in the last video I showed you how to fill your profile, because this profile need to be filled and updated. From where, when you create an application, it will pull your information. So that is the reason creation of profile is very important. I am referring how to create the profile, how to fill the profile in my previous video training lecture in the last video. So now let us create an application. So you click here. Now you select an option. Let's say you are going to come as a provincial nominee program. So under this provincial nominee program, you have subcategories. So you select one of them, let's say Express NTPNP or non-Express NTPNP, right? So let us say Express NTPNP. Once you click here, the system is going to show you step-by-step procedure, and you see first installment, second installment, third installment, all are documented, the money that you are going to pay for your migration. And then you need to, you see, by clicking terms and condition, I certify the documents and information. Sorry, we are assuming that you will review and you will look at the steps and you understand the steps. Second thing is, in the right side, you see the total fee for an IVC to process your file is given. Your registration fee and total fee are given. So after registration fee, the remaining money is given here. And if you wanted to add the dependent, it is also shown here. Finally, in the right side, the documents that are needed under this category are listed here. So you can also see the different documents that are needed for you. So once you have all these documents, some documents here you can submit later. For example, police clearance. It is needed to during the application. For example, medical exam report, you should do it later, not during the application. So our agent will educate you what need to be done immediately and what you can do later. And once you click this check button, that means the system now understood that you agree on all these terms and conditions and you have all available documents. Now you save and continue. So you see, when you fill the profile, from your profile, all the information that are needed are already pulled, meaning the personal information. So you don't need to put again. You don't need to edit the information again. But before application, you need to upload a picture which is used for your application. That means in the immigration. So this picture should be a specific picture where the specifications are given for Canadian immigration purposes. So let's say you get the picture. So if we go to our file, we can get pictures. If I go here, I can have some pictures. So you can put this one, for example. You have a readjustable rectangular box, which you should put so that the picture can be cropped. So I put here and I am cropping it. So the picture is cropped now. It is set. Then the second thing is, do you have dependents or children? Spouse, parents, children's are the dependents. So if you say yes, there would be a pop-up menu open up where you put the number of dependents. So let us say, for example, one. So you put the name, let's say Ryan, last name, let's say Ryan Hamid, age, let's say 5, gender, let's say male, relationship, let's say son, right? Now, if you have more dependent where you made a mistake, so you can add the multiple dependent. Now, if you have only one, so by mistake you put two, so you can remove one here, but you cannot edit. So this is what you should do during the dependent addition. Then there is a box here where you need to add additional information that we as a service provider, we need to understand your requirement. For example, for PNP, right, provincial nominee program, you have some specific choice of provinces. Let's say you wanted to migrate to Ontario. So you write down, my first preference is Ontario. And you can say also whatever you want to share your information. So this is the box, you put information. And then once it is done, then you save and continue. Once you are done with that, you see there are different documents which you saw in the first step. Now all these are showing up here. And if you have more document, you can add more document here. And choose file, you upload one after another. And then finally, if you have additional document, let's say notary public document, let's say you have a document which is in other language, so you need to translate it and notarize it. That translation document you need to add here. So once you are done with uploading all document, then again save and continue. Now, for example, in the meantime, you have an urgent thing or you wanted to work again at certain time. So you now save and exit. If you click the button save and exit, it will terminate your application and the application would be pending. So next time when you open login your credential, from where you left, the dashboard will take you to the exact place. And now let's say you save and continue. So here I think, so it may take little time because of the buffering of the internet or slow internet connections and so on. Now, provincial nominee program, in which category you are applying, it is shown, and there are some specific terms and conditions. You need to read it. If it is okay with you, then you accept terms and condition and then go again, save and continue. Now, what you have done in your application, it is showing here. Now, I would highly recommend you to download a copy of your application so that you can keep it with you. Now, submit with registration fee. Here, in the registration fee, initially, you need to put and pay the registration fee The other payment will come after our expert team evaluate your application. There might have some issue with the document, there might have some problem or confusion. So our team will thoroughly review your application, and then once it is done, then the next step would be the expert team will move forward with your application. If you have some issue with your document, some issue with the missing information, then your agent will move and carry on it, and they will inform you. On the other hand, our system will also send you a notification so that you will be aware of. Now, let us say all of your documents are fine, everything is okay according to your understanding. So you now pay. Payment has four options. One is PayPal. You can use PayPal account as your payment gateway system. So you can put here, you put your payment details here. This is one option. You can choose credit card or debit card, which is important. We highly encourage you to pay by debit card or credit card. The credit card can be MasterCard, Visa card, American Express, whatever it is. So give you details information here, and then you move with it. Now, the last thing is offline payment. Let's say you have difficulty to pay by PayPal, or you do not have PayPal account, then you can go with the offline payment, which means you are now going to pay your payment through bank transfer. It can be wire transfer, which is again highly recommended, or it can be a bank draft, which may take time. So you can choose any one of them, or you can pay to our local bank as an e-transfer if you are in Canada. If you are outside Canada, then wire transfer is the most recommended and easy payment gateway. So the last one is Bikash payment. This option is only for Bangladesh client who are applying from Bangladesh. So they can also use this Bikash payment for as a gateway for payment. Now, offline payment. So if you click offline payment, you now go and pay, right? So for me, let me pay later. So now you see, once you are done with the payment, your file is submitted, right? Then what you do, you can cross check whether your payment is in place or not, and you also look at the status. That means your application is submitted. So one of our representative along with your agent can navigate your application. Now payment details. If you click the payment details, you see if you pay any of these payment method, it will immediately show here that you already made the payment. Now, as long as I did not pay and I am telling pay later, so you see registration fee, it is saying due. That means though the system is allowing you to submit your application, but the registration fee is pending. So that is how we will receive your application. Our expert team members will not see the application package because the registration fee is not paid. So once registration is paid, then the installment, first installment, second installment, third installment, and other installment will be opening up so that you can click and pay. Until unless you pay the registration fee, the other installment of payment will not be opening up for you. So once you pay the registration fee, it will open up in our system, and our expert team will start to work on your file. So this is what the entire process is when you create an application. Now, once you pay, the invoice will be showing up here. So there is no ambiguity, and no one will have the access to you for more money. So this system will dictate you, will tell you exactly how much money you need, how much money you are paying. All are documented, and periodically you will be getting your notification. And when you go to your dashboard, you will definitely see the amount of money that you paid, and everything is hassle free, everything is crystal clear. There is no ambiguity, there is no way to be misguided, and so on. So this is what I have for you. I really appreciate your effort, and I welcome you again to engage yourself if you are willing to migrate to Canada in any of the channel, let's say study permit or in other migration category. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Bye bye.